Hello, welcome back to another video on astrology. In this video, I'm going to talk to you about the effects of the moon if it happens to be in your fourth house. I'll be referring to Bhrigu Sutram, which has been translated by Dr G S Kapoor, and I'll be referring to this book. If you want to buy this book online, you can always get it from Ranjan Publications. So whenever I use the positions of planets in any of my videos, I'm actually referring only to the Bhava chart or the Chalit chart. In case you have not been introduced to the concepts of the Bhava chart, please refer to my earlier videos. And in case you want to cast your Bhava chart using a computer software, then the best one available right now is Jagannatha Hora, and with a click of a button you can cast your Bhava chart. This does not mean that you can do away with the Rashi chart, because it is from the Rashi chart that you can actually know whether the moon in your horoscope is exalted or debilitated, or is it in its Mula Trikona, in its own sign, is it afflicted by malefics, which are the planets that are aspecting the moon. All this is to be known only from the Rashi chart. So let's move on to the green board and discuss the effects of the moon as seen in your horoscope. So here we are with the moon in the fourth house, but this is just one possibility. In this case, you find the moon in its own sign, because this is Cancer, and you all know that the moon owns this sign. So this is one example of a fourth house moon. But if you keep shifting the ascendant to the next sign, and then if you shift the moon to Leo or Simha, this is another way one would have the moon in the fourth house. And one more example, the moon in the fourth house. So in this way, there are 12 possibilities. As you may have already guessed, the effects cannot be and will not be the same. The reason for that is the moon is in a different situation each time. For example, the moon here is in its own sign, and let's say if it is Aquarius ascendant and the moon in the fourth, you have the moon exalted in the fourth house. That's quite different from this one, because the ascendant is Simha or Leo, and the moon is debilitated, Nicha. And for those of you who know the lordship of houses, you will have to read it as the 12th lord in the fourth house, the house of laws sitting in the house of comforts. So each time the moon is in a different sign, you will get totally different results, yet you will have some common results because the moon is in the fourth house. So let's place the moon in its best place. So let's start with the first word, Rajyaa-bhishakthah, being crowned by the king. It also means that the person will be given a kingdom. You find that there is a huge following. People in large number gather to see the king. So this may actually point at the possibility of the person becoming a celebrity with a big fan following. Ashwan. Ashwan means one possessing the horses. So in those days, this may mean a chariot drawn by several horses. Even today, the power of a vehicle or a car is known by its horsepower. The next word is Ksheera-samriddhih. Ksheera means milk and Samriddhi means abundance. So this person may be in the business related to milk and milk products. Dhana-dhaanya-samridhah. Dhana-dhanya is a common word for prosperity and financial prosperity, of course, and may also mean profits through agriculture. Maatru-rogi, but his mother may be sickly, diseased. Then Para-Stristhana-Paana-Kaari. Here Dr G S Kapoor says the native will have milk to drink in abundant quality, but he will be brought up on the breast milk of women other than his mother. Para is actually other. Stri is women. He will get plentiful food to eat and be happy, and he will also be fond of women other than his wife. The first word is Mishtana-sampannah. Quite easy to understand. Sweets and plentiful food to consume. Good food. But Para-Stri-Lolaha. Lola is actually keep moving and flirting. So Para is actually a different or other. Stri is women. So you can easily understand the meaning here. And Saukyavan. very happy. Purna Chandra Swakshetre Balavan. If the moon is strong by being full or in his own sign Cancer, maybe very strong in Shadbala, exalted, the mother will be long lived. People who know the rule Karako Bhavanasya will be reminded that the fourth house is always the house of mother and the moon is the Karaka for mother. So, if you blindly use the rule Karako Bhavanasya, you'll be making mistakes. Because here, Bhrigu Sutra very clearly points out that you will have to look into the situation of the moon before concluding whether the Karako Bhavanasya is going to work. As you read through this text, you will find out that at one point he's saying that there is a problem with the mother's health, and another point he's saying, with conditions apply, that his mother will be long lived. She will be short lived if the moon is weak, that is waning, Sheena. So that is becoming weak. So it may be Shadbala wise, the moon is very weak, or maybe moon is debilitated, or maybe moon is afflicted by other planets, maybe it is an Amavasya. For this he says, Sheena Chandre, Sheena is weak, Papayute, or with bad planets, Matru-nashaha. So here the Karako Bhavanasya rule will apply in full. Vahana-hinaha. So along with it, not only the mother is afflicted or affected, also his vehicles. So Vahana-hinaha, not having good vehicles, just the opposite conditions. Then he says Balayute Vahana Siddhi. Again, he is talking about if the moon is strong, he will enjoy all these comforts. But Balayute can also mean if the moon is conjoined with functional benefics, the lords of good houses, and gaining more strength. For example, if the ninth lord, in this case, if the ninth lord, which owns this house, Venus, is also here along with the moon, then this is actually, like the moon joining up with another yoga causing planet, and therefore this moon will give only the best side of the good side of the moon in the fourth house. Then another condition, if the lord of the fourth is exalted, the native will have good fortune of owning many kinds of conveyances. Bhavadipe Swache Aneka Ashwadi Vahana Siddhi. Ashwa is actually again the horses or vehicles. Aneka means many. So this statement is quite easy to understand. Bhavadipe is the lord of the fourth house. So let's understand this. The lord of the fourth is the moon, and let's say moon is exalted, as in this case wonderful. Anyway, because Venus, the lord of the ninth, is sitting in the house of income, the lord of the fourth is sitting in the house of income, in this example of course, but otherwise also Venus is exalted. On the other hand, if Venus were to be in the 12th house, or let's say Venus was debilitated, so in that case this house will become weak. That's the meaning of this statement. We have come to the end of this video. In case you have any doubts, please type them out in the comment section, and whenever I find the time, I'll answer them for you. And see you soon in my next video.